You know what's wild is of all the things I've done in my career that I've told my family and friends about, I've never gotten as much of a reaction as I have when I told some of them, like, hey, I'm going to be doing 2K. They just think it's the cool.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Lynx against the New York Liberty. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, three-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Pass to Williams. Back to McBride. Carlton on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Smith, covered by Ionescu. Collier gets the bucket.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
Shot's good by Smith.
But we see Smith scored all over the floor, but she's most effective around the rim.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Cloud. Fires for three. And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound. Collier inside, covered by Ionescu. To the middle. Smith. Another one falls for Minnesota.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Cloud outside. From past the arc. The second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the
personal foul. First team
in the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
And she makes the first. And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title. You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now here is Ionescu. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is.
And that one's good. Collier.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Here's Heidemann. Smith, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Well, Jones with the 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
A gifted shooter for a player her size, Jones is a matchup nightmare.
Smith. And the Lynx miss again. The Liberty trail. Up top, Sabali. Back to Misaman. Pass to Sabali. Misaman, 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. And here are the Lynx now.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Here's Heidemann. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Assist goes to
Fantastic pass.
Natisha
She made that a
Heidemann.
very easy bucket with the setup.
Misaman outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
An assassin from beyond the arc. Misaman can do so many things that other players her size simply can't. Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron. The Lynx with the lead. Pass to Carrington. That one drops for her.
Dijane
Just a
Carrington.
huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Now Johannes. Off with the layup. And so the first quarter in the
First
book.
quarter with the score.
The Lynx on top, up by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
She's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And Williams gets it to go.
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
And a key member of the 2024 Minnesota team that went to the finals, Courtney Williams.
She was top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting that season. Was Minnesota's 3rd leading scorer on that playoff run. Showed some serious two-way guard ability.
Leonie Fibish. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Williams. Jones comes with the double team. Pass to McBride. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And here's Johannes. Williams with the steal. And here we go. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Pass to Fibish. Johannes. She's guarded by Williams. Loud outside.
Here's Johannes.
It's hauled in by Williams.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Well, this is why you need good defenders inside contesting shots.
Yeah, making every shot a tough shot, even in tight.
McBride and Brianna Stewart with the block.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. It's no surprise she's regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league. Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Carlton. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart. And they get it back.
Look at the scorer's mentality from Collier. Fantastic at finding ways to get fouls on the way up.
At the line for the away team, Nafisa Collier. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
And so she hits both.
Well, to get to this level, you're already a winner. But who is the best when it comes to taking home titles?
No doubt for me, it's the ultimate winner, Brianna Stewart. She's got all the college titles and multiple WNBA titles.
Same here. For a change, I agree with you, Brian. I mean, Stewart's teams hoist trophies at every level because of her two-way ability. When you got a prolific scorer on one end and a dominant defender on the other.
Now here's Jones. Loud outside. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
New York calls timeout.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, no doubt. Yeah, former MVPs in Brianna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these 3 are a great fit.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Johannes, she's guarded by Williams. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Carrington.
And here's Johannes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. To halt the run. But they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Jones
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
pass to McBride. Back to Williams. This one for three. Offensive rebound. And yep, it's
Nafisa
good.
Collier.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're
minutes
guaranteed
remaining
a
in the first half.
high-quality
2 minutes.
shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Stewart. She can't get it to go. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Nafisa
Hey, every
Collier.
team wants length and shooting.
Kayla
Brianna Stewart
Bryant.
brings you both.
And both at an elite level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And she recovers it. And it's Carrington missing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in.
Minnesota
They need a
foul.
basket just to regain some momentum.
McBride.
And in that
First
epic
personal foul.
2024 WNBA
First team
Finals,
foul.
Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
The first one falls.
And look at the move by Jonquel Jones to New York. She traded individual glory for team success.
Yeah, her numbers down from that 2021 MVP season in Connecticut. Jones has made personal sacrifices, and she's been rewarded with back-to-back trips to the finals and, of course, a title in 2024.
She's perfect from the line this time.
Well, what impresses me the most about Jones is her versatility. She's a three-level scorer. She's got great handles for her
Jessica
size.
Shepard.
She's an outstanding rebounder. And on the other end, she's a phenomenal defender.
And so it's New York with it. 17-point game. Misaman outside. Back to Ionescu. From the yard. Got a hand on it.
Carrington outside.
And she banks in the layup.
Johnny
Well, the inside
Carrington.
defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Jones outside. Cloud. Ionescu outside. For three. And that's good. Natasha Cloud for three.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
And the basket by
Johnny
Carrington.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Ionescu outside. She got it up. What a play!
End of the second quarter with the score. New York.
What a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note.
I'll say
42.
that'll give them a nice little lift to start the next quarter.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for them.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lynx ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters.
You know, Nafisa Collier has been exceptional here, guys.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
To the inside.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA Finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23 and 9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Shooting 2.
She's off on the first.
Well, last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
And she's good on the second.
Lots to love about Nafisa Collier and her game. What do you like the most, though, Tim?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Nafisa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all, be versatile, that's my favorite.
Now here's Williams. Collier, that's
Nafisa
good.
Collier.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
Here's Stewart. They trail by 16. Back to Cloud. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Goes back up. Jones can't hit. Pass to Carlton. Down low. Collier. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
And the Liberty call time here. And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carleton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carleton over 44% from deep in 2024.
A challenging stretch for New York here. Outside, Stewart. Shoots. Rebound by the Lynx. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Shots good by Smith.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Jones misses from close range. So the Lynx now. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Here's McBride. She goes up again. And Smith with the layup.
Well, the second chance points, they can be very important, and Smith using her length down low.
Here's New York now.
Outside, Stewart. To stop the run. New York, no good that time either.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
Collier with it. Cloud picks her up. And the foul called on Cloud.
Natasha.
That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Lynx making
Second
a switch
team
here.
foul. Substitution on the court.
McBride outside. And the layup is good.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
Cloud outside. The 3 ball. They get it back. A nice shot by Stewart.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
McBride, guarded by Sabali. Kayla McBride draws the double. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Liberty.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
2 minutes.
Cloud can't get it to go.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot. And the ball movement by Williams, excellent at finding her teammates in spots where they can score.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Cloud.
And here's Phoebish. Carlton defending. Phoebish shot is off.
Outside Williams. Softly drops in the floater.
That shot helps Williams so much, the floater. It makes it very hard for the help defenders to stop her.
Cloud outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Stewart. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
They double her with Ionescu. Back to Williams. Carlton. Pass to Smith. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carlton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Phoebish. Here's Stewart. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lynx ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Heidemann. Outside Williams. Let's go with a 3. That's her 6th make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
And count the basket. Just was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for your New York Liberty, Emma Misaman, shooting 1.
One of the toughest forwards to guard in the entire WNBA, Misaman will make you pay and hit her free throws.
Here's Heidemann. Inside, Shepard. And
Jessica
the layup's
Shepard.
good off the glass.
Assisted.
Oh, I
Number
love
7.
that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Pass to Talbot. Expanding her range. Liberty, keep it alive. Here's Harrison. And the baseline jumper, no good. And that's a
New York
foul
foul.
called on Gardner.
Rebecca Gardner.
That's her first foul.
First personal
That's a
foul.
frustration
First
foul right
team
there.
foul.
And that's not her best
Substitution
moment.
for Minnesota.
Obviously, no one on their
Taylor.
team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Off target from outside. And the Liberty with possession here. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much
Lynx
time
ball.
getting it up court. So the Lynx now.
Liberty foul. Maureen Johannes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Taylor. And the Lynx miss again. Misaman outside. Over Shepard. And Misaman gets it to go.
With the sound jumper, Misaman can consistently hit mid-range J's.
There's the double team with Misaman. Talbot pulls it in. And it's New York's ball. Pass to Gardner. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Misaman. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
A monster on the glass. Misaman is not afraid of anyone.
Jessica
That
Shepard.
one goes. Count it.
It makes it
Natisha
so easy for
Heidemann.
your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Pass to Talbot. She tries for 3. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Heidemann. And there it is.
Natisha Heidemann.
Now Johannes. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Talbot. 6 to shoot. Johannes. 3-pointer. Taylor grabs the board. And here's Heidemann. Shoots from 12. Another shot. Shepard, good.
Jessica
When you
Shepard.
pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Pass to Talbot. Shoots a 3. New York, no good that time either. And here are the Lynx now. And here's Carrington. Shepard with it. Knocked loose. Emma Misaman with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
With such a confident and persistent offensive approach, Misaman is able to score in bunches.
Jessica Shepard.
And it's in.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Carrington. Talbot pulls it in. And Misaman gets it to go.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy. Pass
to Taylor. Here's Talbot.
Here's Johannes.
Here's Talbot. Six on the shot clock. Now Johannes. 16 feet out. That one a little long. Now Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
on the court.
She sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Lynx ball.
Here's McBride. Up and in on the
Kayla
layup.
McBride.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
And again, it's the Liberty missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Smith. Carrington. Misama
Liberty
covering.
foul.
And she commits the
Misama.
intentional foul.
First
Too little,
personal
too
foul.
late. They may as well just
Third
let
team
the
foul.
clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely. Sometimes frustration shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing here.
Carrington outside. So we see the Lynx taking the W here.
That's
A
the end of the
resounding
game.
victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.